Alright, hey guys, Zerk from the video. I'm be showing you guys how to make a thumbnail for YouTube or any platform you want to make a thumbnail on. Alright, so before we get into this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you have, it's greatly appreciated. We're gonna hit 10k by the end of next year. You know, since we just hit 1k. So, first things first, use whatever software you have. If you have Pixlr, you have Photoshop, you have a lot of different Photoshop or photo editing software. So make sure you click new on whatever website you're on. This has specific ones for YouTube, which would be technically YouTube only uses 1280, but I usually click 1920 by 1080. Let's just keep it back to that. Drag this in. It's 4K, so put it like that. Hold shift and drag. Resize it like that. Alright, you might have to download some fonts. You can go to a website called The Font to get some fonts. So this is the website. Get some fonts from there. I actually reset my computer, so I actually might need some fonts now that I think about it. Let me see if I have anything. Let's put the size up to 150. Okay, I still have my old fonts. Alright, perfect. But if you need to, you should go on the font. You can get fonts on here. Alright, so first things first, you should probably work with the wallpaper first. Alright, so first, let's add an adjustment layer. I mean, I'm going for a black and white theme, so would go for the adjustments, add hue and saturation. Click this arrow so it's only for the layer underneath it, directly for this one, and saturation 0. So you can get it like that. If you want it to be colorful, you can add that, you know. But this is what I'm gonna do for mine. Add a new layer. Then add text to it. How to get this for scale. Let's rescale that to 120. A little bigger. 150. I recommend getting just a little bit more bigger than that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now let's try out some fonts. Now what you can do is move this to the side. Double click it and use your arrow keys. Just choose the font. Now let me see where I'm at real quick. Okay, let's start from right here. I mean, usually I would use impact, but impact doesn't really look that good on this one, so I'll switch over to alright, well, since we're having some technical difficulties, I finally found the font that I'm looking for. Alright, so download. This is a good example right here. Download that, open the zip. Double click all of these. Unless you only want the bold one. Not all fonts have bold, italic, regular. Some just have like one or two. Some might have all. But for me, I'm gonna install all of them because I'm gonna need them just in case. Never know. So I'm gonna just skip through so you guys can, you know, it'll be faster in the edits. So here you go. Alright, so once all that's done, you just close everything and you can delete the zip. Alright, now it was called lemon milk, so let's look for that. Lemon milk right here, perfect. Now we got the right text font for what we're trying to do. Let's bring this down to 150. How to, it's gonna be all in caps no matter what you do. Just to keep that in mind if you ever want to use this font. So how to make thumbnails in right? Let's leave it like that. Let's add a new text layer and then put Photoshop. Extend that. Let's make this the biggest. So we'll put that to 170. Alright. Now let's start changing the colors. Photoshop, the color of Photoshop is blue. So let's start getting that going on first. And white isn't the worst thing, both this background, but we can make it work. So let's actually, I'm gonna add one space right there so it looks okay. That's perfect. Alright, now you can see that it's kind of hard to see the words just a little bit. So what you want to do is click on your wallpaper, and whatever software you have, they should have a blur filter. So you go to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur, and just change the radius to whatever you want. Honestly, that isn't the worst. You could have it really high. You could have it at like 3, but I feel like the sweet spot for me is, I'd say around right there, 4.3 pixels. Click OK. Alright, now this is a video on how to make stuff on Photoshop, so let's go online. Photoshop logo transparent. Images. Let's go to the latest picture for Photoshop would be this one. Or it's right here. Yeah, it looks the closest. Alright, let's download that. Alright, well, use a different website. Save image as. And then once that's done, open Photoshop, drag it in. And it's gonna be right here. Now our hue layer should be under, so it looks like that. Alright, now this isn't really okay, so it looks, we gotta make Photoshop logo more of the theme. Alright, so let's make this font a little smaller, 140, and let's tilt this more to the left. Alright, just like that. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna move this to 180. 180 pixels between valid points. Alright. Gonna place that directly under, just like that. Now let's hit Control T to transform it, slightly tilt it a little bit if you want to. I'm gonna add a small tilt to mine. Add it right there. Now we gotta make this stuff pop out more. Add blending options. Outer glow. And you can keep it on normal. Let's bring the size up. Spread. Okay. Want it like that. Alright, let's change this to see what this looks like. Alright, this is fine. So then you want to, let's see, you want a high size and a low spread, so it looks like it's glowing a little bit, just like that. Honestly, think that's fine. Alright, click OK. Actually, let's also add a drop shadow. Normal. I usually put max opacity, angle to the side like that, size like that, distance spread like that's fine, size. 6. Alright, just like that. Okay. Then we have to add drop shadows for the text to make it pop out more too. And if you'd like, you could also put a outer glow on it. So switch to this font or the text layer. Go to outer glow. Actually, not outer glow, drop shadow. Now for this one, you want to make the distance closer, like that. Make the spread 16, or I meant the size, and the spread can be like 0. You can play with the opacity a little bit. You can also do more of this. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Add a little bit of that. Distance, keep it like that. Alright, now Photoshop looks out of place. So you might actually change the color on that. I don't really like the color. I don't know, this looks weird, but let's add our drop shadow on it first. So let me switch to that text layer, and then blending options, outer glow, or actually let's try drop shadow first. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Now I feel like this one could need an outer glow to it. Not a pattern, outer glow. Alright, so let's see. There's a color burn. Alright, there you go. You can put color burn, and you could just play around with that. You can add a small little dark blue into it, like that. And boom. That's your thumbnail done like that. And these blue lines aren't included in the thing, they're just for like reference. It's just how it is for my Photoshop thing. But you could add a logo in the bottom corner for like your channel art or something. You could put that for like, you know, copyright. If someone tries to steal your picture, you could just, you know, do that. But I'm gonna actually use this for the video, so I'm gonna just export this real quick. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, trying to hit 10K. We can make it happen, guys. I just gotta sub and like. Simple as that. Alright, peace. It's the end of the video.